Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now today we're going to do our next episode of stitching. That's the next stitch, and that's going to be a chain stitch because we're going to do something starting with C today. We've done a couple of B's, so we need a C today. Okay, we had back stitch, we have bullion stitch, and we had blanket stitch. So today we're going to do something starting with C, and that's going to be chain stitch. I'm just peeping about here because I want a colour that I can put on here to go with. Well, it'll all go together anyway eventually, won't it? It'll all look really good, but I need something that you can see as well. So just let me see here what we got. This one here is nice, a bit dark, a little bit dark. I think it's that one. Too many choices, I think, sometimes, isn't there? The green's good. Haven't we done much green? Suppose we could turn that into, we could make a chain stitch like a stem, couldn't we? Because I really want to use the these pearl threads because I think, I like to use them. That's the reason. No, for nothing else other than I do like to use them. So, we can do a bit of each colour and we'll do a couple of things with it, okay? We'll do some different things with it so you can get an idea what you can use it for. How about that? Now, we finished around this one here. I did another lap around there with, we did this blanket stitch, and then in a lighter orangey colour I did another detached blanket stitch, and then it got darker and I did the other one on the outside of the blanket stitch. And then last week we did the bullion stitch or knot, whichever people call it, different things, but we shall continue on to do other things with that as well. We go through this, okay? You can put your, however you want to put yours down, or whatever you want to do with yours you can do, because everybody wants to do their own creativeness, don't they? And once you learn to do the stitches, you can do that. And if you have a bigger eye in the needle than what Sonia's got, I could have thread that. Actually, that wasn't too hard, really, to thread, was it? Okay, so I've got to be finished this a bit when it gets down to the 25 too. Okay, right. So I'm going to do a nice long strip, I think, to start with, just to show you how it works. We'll just do it down here. In the middle. I'll go down the middle of it, okay? It's really easy to do. So you just put your thread, your needle back next to that one where you come out, and come down a little ways to whatever size you want it to be, and just pull it like that, okay? Now you go back up there in next to that and go down there again, right? There you go. And you make a chain. When you get back into that part, make sure you don't put your needle through the thread or back through the stitch that you just come up through, okay? As you hold it up a bit closer. So you go down in there, down this way, down in there, next to where that one is, and come up this way. So you have a chain. I have been sewing and sewing. It's been really good though. I'm doing lots of stuff now. There's so many things going along at the same time. It's really, and I'm not going to do another thing. I'm not going to think of anything else. I've got the backs cut out for me quilt pieces that I'm doing. I've only started. I've got one going and I'm doing a bit of stuff on it, and I might have showed you that the other day. Yeah, I did. And now I've got another one. I just started it last night, putting the pieces on. Pieces of fabric. And I cut out whole heaps that I can do. I need to get the fabric on all of them first, and then I can start doing the stitching and the decorating. Hey, that's a fun bit too. I don't mind sewing them together either, putting the things on. of fabrics. Sometimes you get a little bit lost in which goes next, but you can just pick it up after a while, and if it doesn't look good, you can always take it out, can't you? I showed you that. You can take it out if you don't want it. And then we go down in there, and we're running out of thread, so might be best if we go through to the back now, okay? That is really simple, isn't it? Really easy. Now, we can go back to our back stitch and we can do a whipped back stitch, okay? So let's do that. Now I need a colour. I might put a, what have I got there on the table? Pink one. I need a pink one, I think. Oh, that has got pink on it already. Let's see what this is like. Can't really see that very good. All that. I'll have to get something a bit darker so you can see what I'm doing. I do love working with them orange ones too lately, which is really weird for me because I never used to be into orange that much. This is very dark, this one. All right in there. Okay, we'll try this. So we can do a whip back stitch. Because these are all ideas that you can use to put across on your crazy patchwork or any of your slow stitches. You know, there's always all these good ideas you can use. All different ways of using the one stitch. The back stitch will go around everything, but see, all you do now is you got your back stitch there because we've done that. Okay, now I'm going to use the back end of my needle to go through this because I don't want it to be getting caught in the thread. Okay, and I'm going to go through that one and back through that one, through there and back through there, through that one, back through that one, through this one. The stitches are a bit big when I go do this, aren't they? When you look at it. Yeah, through there. Real easy. If you use the pointy end, you might pick up the cotton or the fabric, and you don't want to do that, okay? That was really easy to do, wasn't it? Look at that. And it makes a nice difference to your piece of work. It gives you a bit more interest to it. And there you go. Now I like to put it along the edge or something if you want to do a couple of rows. Back stitch, and then you can make a edge along your piece of work that you were doing, or you put around the bottom of your, on the cuff on your shirt or your hem or something. Really interesting pieces of things you can do. Now, let me think something else for that. Let me see what else we got. Not thinking of that at the moment, so let's go with the bullion knot. Let's try something with that. We're going to put the centre in this first with the yellow, and that's not thick enough. You need a nice thick piece to put that in there, and I've got thick yellow ones here, so I'm going to use a thicker one to put the French knot in the middle. I haven't done the French knot yet, but it's okay. We can put it on this one because it's. Hang on, I've got something threaded here, and I'm really. I can't. Yes, I will do it because now the French knot's not hard, but if you can't do it today, you can probably put a bead in here if you like. So come up through the middle. I'm going to do a few so to fill it up. So you wrap round 2, 3. If you want to do 3, you can do 2 if you like, and you just go back down in there and do that, okay? And then I'm going to come up here again, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we go down in next to there, not in the same hole, just go down next to that one, And then we do one more. I can find it if I can get through the back here without stabbing myself or what's going on. I'm probably trying to push it through a knot. I am too. Look at me. I'm trying not to push it through the knots on you. Just go back through there. I'm leaving that. It's just, I don't want to fight with it anymore. That looks alright, doesn't it? It looks okay. Yeah. We'll leave that like that. Actually, I might just still leave the cotton. Because I'm thinking I might put something on the end of this. Or I might do another flower. I might do another flower. Show you that again? No. Right. Yeah, I guess we can do that. We can go and do another bullion stitch. Just for a little recap on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't have to count because I don't know. It's got to be the same length there as there, okay? You should remember that, wouldn't you, from last time? Hang on to it, don't let it get away. It's made itself a nice little knot there with the tail end of the thread. It's curled all up. I have to fix that. Righto. Might cut that bit off because he's going to curl up and see what he's doing. He's going to make a mistake for me. I have to cut that bit off. Okay. Actually, I should be able to make something else for you with this, shouldn't I? Never occurred to me though to do something else with the bullion stitch. I can do a rose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, not now yet, but in a minute. Okay, we'll do a rose. Or a bud or something. There you go. I actually have a book on doing things with the bullion stitches. All sorts of different things you can make with it. Well, animals, a lot of them are, too. It's really easy, actually. I don't know why I'm counting, I'm just not used to it. Twist him around and pull that through. Hang on to it, don't let it go. Make sure you're in control of this needle and thread, okay? I'm not going to have nowhere near enough thread to do this. So we'll do half a flower. Okay, we'll do half a flower. Real easy to do half a flower. Is sideways. Another half of him is hanging down beyond this half, okay? It's like, you know, it's a true story. It really is. I want to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel. And I'm really excited about you people doing that for me. That's really kind of you to be coming over here. Now, I know one lady put up there, which was very nice of her, that she, if you watch my ads, that helps me, and it does. And I don't mean, you know, that, well, it does for the reason being that you know, that's how you get paid, see, for the ads. So if you watch a couple of ads, it helps me really a lot. So I hope they wouldn't be too boring or too long for you to look at. Now I'm going to end this off on the back here. And then I'll have to go and get another piece of thread to make something in the centre. So this looks like half a daisy, right? So this looks like half a daisy. I'm telling you, it looks like half a daisy. To me, it looks like half a daisy. Now, what do I put in the middle of that? I suppose a bit of purple would be interesting, wouldn't it? Would there be purple in that? Why not? It could be any sort of flower. Nobody's going to worry about it. You're just going to put a bit of this in there. And see that, well, this one we can fill up with all this sort of stitches, can't we? I'll find other things to show you how to do them, because I've got so many things going on in my head, I cannot think of what to do with it yet. I'm thinking about the next video that I'm making in a minute. I'll do when this is finished. So we're going to come up in here in the centre, and we're going to do the French knot again, which is really cool. I like the French knot. He's going to go there. Okay. And that's a half a flower. So what we need to do is a stem stitch down there, which we haven't got to the stem stitch, but we'll do that. We'll get onto that. So nobody panic. We'll get onto it. So we can do a detached chain stitch now, righto. Now with a detached chain stitch, you make unthread that like that. You can make flowers, you know, because it's a lazy daisy stitch or a detached chain stitch, whichever you want it to be, because it's done the same way as that, only it's put into a circle for your flower. Okay. It is a chain stitch. We're going to put it. We might have to put the flower over here. Eh? Let's go with this. In this corner, we'll put them down the side of this here. They look nice down here. Okay. So, what you want to do is you have your middle bit. You can draw 4 or 5 little places to put little petals, if you like. So you just go down back in there, like you do when you do your chain stitch. Come out at the bottom. This needle doesn't seem very. I might make this a bit bigger. Come out there at the bottom, and you just go down in there, and that's one stitch done. You want to leave a little space in the centre because you're going to put something in that. Okay, and just pull that like so. And then you come over here, and get down in there. And you just go down in that one. There's that. Come over this side. Come over this way. Try and keep your stitches level. Practice is what you need, that's all. The only way you do it is practice it. I need 5. I need 5 of these. Come on. Must be coming through a hard bit. I don't think this needle is very sharp. It's really weird. Down in there. That way. Because I'm going to put another one there, so I really need to make sure I've got this aimed right. Make sure I've got it aimed in the, you know, right direction. There. And then another one over here. Right. Down there. I might have to change the needle. I'm sure this thing's not. It won't even go through the fabric. What is wrong with you? And it's not very sharp either. That's weird. Anyway, so there's it. I probably should have went over there a bit further with that, and I'm going to. I'm not going to leave it like that. I don't like that. Should have went closer to the first stitch. I think I'll get another needle. This one's a bit better. I don't know what's wrong with that. Put him over there so we won't use him again. Be alright if you didn't want it to stick into the cotton that you were using. I'm trying to thread this a way that I don't usually do. Oh, there you go. There you go, that's a nice way, that's better. And go down in there. Okay. Might be a little bit. There we are. So there's one flower. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to make a smaller one. Just because I want to, you know. Show you what that looks like. A bit smaller. With a detached chain stitch. There's a few more too in that book I've got. I'm going to have a look at them in a minute. I'll see if I can show you something else, because there's lots of different ways that people have done these things. I'll do one more. I might as well go while I've got the thread, eh? I might go and get my glasses redone, because I've been doing a lot of sewing lately and it's not been easy on the eyesight as far as, you know, you need to be able to see what you're doing. Sometimes I can't. Probably. Gotcha. Right, now, so we've got those, and we can put some little middles in them, and I'll probably do them in orange colour. I've actually think I've got the orange cotton out there where I was doing something this morning with it. Or did I bring it in? I'm using a lot of orange thread these days, I am. Never mind. Where's the book? Here we go. So, chain stitch. They've made the orange out of that, and there's the detached ones there that they made the seeds out of, see? Right? And over here, it's a very wide one there. That's an open chain stitch. That's interesting, isn't it? I suppose we could have a go at that, because then you can do the piece of fruit if you wanted to. What else have we got? Rosette chain stitch. Ooh, that's nice. I might have a go at that one and see if I can show you how to do that. Okay. And I might put it on a long bit maybe, or here, maybe there. Right. Find something nice to put on with the thread. What have I done with my box of cotton? Hey? Sonia, what did you do with that? It was just here a minute ago. You were sitting there. Oh, I'll put it in the cupboard. Oh, dear me. Sorry, people. Okay. Now, that one. This is pretty. This will look nice, this one. Don't put it in the cupboard again. I'm going to put the lid on that. I don't want to have to pick them up and put them back. Okay, let's have a go at this. We're both going to be learning this together, okay, because I haven't done this one before. Rosette chain stitch. This will be our 4th week, won't it? So that's good. And we only have, we've only got a few to go now, 48. And not many. Are we doing 50 or 52? I don't know. We're just going to keep going till we bust, I suppose, or wear ourselves out from stitching. Might be putting too many things in each of these squares. Mightn't have enough room. I can always get another piece of material, though, can't I? There's no rules on that. Okay, so there we got that. Now, let me see. I'll move this out of the way because I don't get caught on things. Now, we're going to come up at A. So we've got A here. All right, there's A. Come through there. All right. Go down this way. Come over here at B. And come out at C, which we can't really see. Is that all? Yes, that's it. Right, we're going that way. Okay, so that's what it says. Okay, right, pull that up. Have a look at that. There you go. Oops, they're going that way. they're going across that way, and I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to make another one of those, and then we'll put some across. Okay, that was quite easy, wasn't it? except when you're doing it the other way, you're going to have it together. I'll show you that. Look, you go up this way, you go down round to here, right? You want to go underneath your needle, go to B, go under your needle, like that, and pull that through. And that's wrong, Sonya. You didn't do it right. Goodness me. How did I manage to do that? I go down here. Oh. Sorry about this. I'll try again. Okay. Don't know if I want to turn the fan on for a while. I feel it's a bit close in here because I haven't got the window open. I mean, there's only me in here, but I like a bit of breeze. I usually have the fan on me when I'm out in the lounge room, a little one turned on, so I'll have to switch it on, I think. I hope it's not going to make too much noise. Some of the fans we've got here sound like helicopters, and other ones are really quiet, and you don't know which one to use, I suppose. But this one's always sitting in here. I can't get this through here now. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? Let's see. This hole's bigger or not? Probably the same. Yeah, there's too much. Try not to gotcha. Right, now let's do this again. So you come up at A. So we're coming out there. And we're going across that way. And we're going over here. And then we're going down there. And now we're going to do it properly, aren't we? There we go. See, you got a little thing. Righto. It's probably a bit longer than I would have, and over this direction a little bit far, but never mind. We got to practice, don't we, to make it perfect. But you got to practice. So come over here. No, a bit this way because it won't fit in if you do that. Come up there. Now you go across there. You want to come down in there and come up at the bottom so that this goes underneath it. Alright, and then you got, and I've still did this one a bit sideways too, I think. I think I'm doing a bit sideways. I need to make it more in the centre. I do. They look like little fish swimming. I'm going to put another one up here, and then I'm going to go and do it next to one another because it's a little bit different to the process, but it's going to look the same. So you want to go up there, try and come down here underneath the centre of it, Sonya. That way. And put that underneath. And go like this, okay? Right. Definitely does look like little fish. Okay, so I'm going to end this off so I can little fish. Right, this will be a really good reference for you to come back and look at, you know, when you want to do something else. So now I'm going to put this up the middle of there. I might have to different colour because I need to do some more colours. I like the colours. Right, I will do this one here. I've already got it cut ready to go. And we'll do the fish with, oh, there's a little fish, little border. It's like a border thing you can make with it, really, isn't it? So it looks pretty snazzy too, going like that. I'm going to put it down here so you can see it. definitely going to have to get another piece of fabric. I might have to put it back up here because I'll run out of fabric. So you start at A, right? And we're going to go that way, okay? So we start there. We go down it. We put our cotton across there. We go down here, right? Go down to C, which would be there. Make sure that goes back underneath that one, right? And go like that. Now, when you get that part done, okay, what happened? Oh, to do the next one, they're going that way. Thought we were going this way. No, they're going that way. Crikey. I'll just leave that like then, go and start up this end. Okay. Why are we sewing back to front? I don't understand. Bring the thread up and A to D. Around the thread and under there. Pull the thread through the form the twisted knot and slip and pull the thread through. Okay, we've done that. But if we want to make it long, we go on the other side of there. So I'll show you what's occurring here. Look, see? I thought they were going that way, but they're not. They're coming back this way, righto? So we'll try this again. So we go up here, and we'll go up at A, right? And we go over there. We come down here at B, come down at C, go around this one here. I hope this is right, is it? Yes. Okay. And then you got that one, right? Now you're going to go down through, you're not going to go down through the back at all. You're going to come back up here through A. No. Why would you do that? That's not going to be fastened on properly, is it? Surely you'd go back down the back of there. Maybe not. So take it up through there. No, that's not going to work. It's going to look really oh, well, I suppose it is tangled up looking. I like it the other way the best myself. So we come back here to D. Go down to E. So that's over and over that and under that. Righto. So it's very intricate because you're going through this one. Okay, you go through that one. You want to go over here to D. Down at E. You need this one to go over and that one to go under. And then you pull that through there like that, and you got another bit. But I don't like this bit here where you go back up around it. I don't know if I like that at all. And maybe it's supposed to be really, really close together, you know. So under there, I suppose everybody's going to be different. You know, people might like this. I don't. I don't like it at all because I'm thinking it's mucking up my good stitches with having them loopy bits, but I suppose that's what the stitch does. I can't really sew. I'm not going to change it because that's nothing to do with me. Somebody made it like that, I guess, didn't they? They must have liked it like that. I suppose if you did it closer together too, because that one's a bit further over, it just looks to me like a cobbly mess to me. I'm going to leave that. It's up to you if you want to continue with that one because I'm not a real big fan of that. I'm going to take it out actually because I don't want it there because I don't like it. I'm a good teacher, aren't I? But you know what? We all got our own opinions. It's a free will. It's very well just. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'd rather the single one. I really would. And if you want to put them in a line, well, I think that'll look nice. I'm not saying you don't have to like it if you don't. It's too yeah, it's not my sort of thing anyway. I like that. I like that one. I think he's nice. I like those. I think they look good. So we can do those. Here's a twisted one. Twisted chain stitch. Let's have a go at that. Wait a minute. another bit of thread here. Must be something I got threaded. No, I mean. Now the twisted chain stitch doesn't look too tricky. We'll see how we go. Okay, I've probably done that many times accidentally. I probably have. Where are we going to put it? In this lot here too. I'm going to put it up there. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, oh, beads. I'll put beads in it. I'll put beads in it. Fill it with beads. Now, twisted chain. I wonder if it'll look anything impressive or anything. I'll show you this here, what they've got. And they've done it round here, look. And the shell. A little clip so I can pin that page open, but it should be right. Sit something there, Sonya. With the little pliers on there, it'll be right. Okay, so let's have a go with this one. Right, you come up at A, of course, there's always A, and then you want to go over to B, which is down from A a bit, and then come up at C, right. Okay. There you go, that twisted that. And then go down here at D and come up at E. That goes underneath. There we go. Well, that's not tricky, is it? That's not too bad. That looks all right. And just keep doing that. Go down here, go down there, and go down there. Oh, I don't mind that. That's all right, isn't it? What do you think of that? Looks pretty cool. I do like that. Yeah. So we just want to go over there. Under there, pull it up. Maybe that one's a bit long. Over there, and under there, pull it up. Oh, I do like that one, yeah. So this is twisted chain stitch. See that, how that looks? Look like, can you see him? Pretty cool, isn't it? I do like that. I'll put this one on me. I'll have to put some of this on my work, won't I? Some of this on me stitching. Easy. And looks really nice. I do like that. Twisted chain stitch. And I'm going to go through the back there, and I'm going to get one of those sticky notes. I can never find a sticky note. I got a sticky note, and goodness of that, I got a sticky note. And so I'll put it here. So now I've got there that I want to do that, because I'll probably forget. I don't have to write on it. I can see what it is when I open it. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? This looks really nice. End this off here. Getting a bit chilly now, that fan going. I think I better go now because I'm nearly going to run out of time and everything go wrong. Look at that. Doesn't that look really nice today? I think it looks pretty. I'm going to throw a few beads in here though, and down through there, in the centre of that. Give it a lot of, bit of glamour. Thank you for watching, everybody. And I hope you enjoyed that. So we've done a twisted chain stitch, a detached chain stitch, and that's a detached one, and a twisted, that's an ordinary one, that's a detached one, and this one here was, what's it called again? Rosette one. Yeah, well, I like that part of it, but not the whole thing. So they've got that really close together, and I didn't do that, did I? So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you have a good day. And I will get the thing for Facebook done as soon as I can. It's just that sometimes I I have to wait until... Oh, well, maybe my daughter will come and help me sort it out. I don't want to muck it up, and then, because I get myself into a state if I do that. I'm not very, very happy with electrical thing, you know. With the computer thing, sometimes it upsets me. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe. Thank you for liking. Watch one or two ads. There might be something good on there you might like. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.